Wizard Watch. It's your boy, the strongest wizard, and the market is high, and EX02 is on the rise. We're gonna see what's been going up and what's been going down. Let's dive in. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the intro. Something kind of funny I wanted to do. If you've ever seen Anchorman, I straight up took that intro because I thought it was hilarious. And to watch. But anyways, let's get into it. So I know everyone does market watches, you know, and I just wanted mine to be just a little bit different. I didn't want to, you know, dwell too much on the statistics or the data. I just want to show you guys kind of what I always go through. I'm literally always on TCG Player all the time, just looking at what's on sale, what's not, what's been going up and what's been going down. So I just wanted to like take you through my process, what I've been doing lately, and I thought what better way to release a video right before EX02. So first and foremost, I want to kind of get into the Ultimate Cup stuff. Ultimate Cup stuff just happened back in April, and everyone has, you know, cards now, but we get a new set of cards coming out next month. So it's expected that all these cards are going to drop a bit, but right after they drop, it'll be cheap for a bit, and then they're going to go back up. So I think right now, honestly, I would kind of wait a little bit. I'd wait to buy any of the Ultimate Cup cards until the next wave comes. So here we have the Vmon, the Demi V. It's pretty much at $70 here, but yeah, you can see the pretty big decline here. And like I said, I would wait a bit. I think they're gonna hit, I don't know, probably like $50. I'm assuming. Obviously, the difference between this and Koromon, I feel like Koromon is more of a fan favorite. And I know everyone loves Vmon and the entire Vmon line, but the difference is that the inheritable for Koromon is you just need a Greymon to draw a card. Demi V, it has to have jamming in order to draw. It's still a really good card, but you know, there's a little card called Upamon that's in blue that's really fantastic, that it's good in every blue deck pretty much. So I'm picking Upamon 9 times out of 10 over Demi V, but the artwork is beautiful. I mean, come on, it's gorgeous. So there's that. I'm gonna go take a look at the Vmon next. Vmon sitting at a cool $142, $143. I mean, yeah, I mean, last one sold a little while ago. Actually, it's been a minute. $155, and I think that's why they're not really selling, is because people are gonna wait, which, like I said, is a really good move. Yeah, ton of listings, 15 listings. That's a good amount. The XV, just slightly go through these real quick. 260. I think this card's gonna go down for sure. Like I said, like all these are. I wouldn't pick these up. I'm pretty sure this is gonna land at $200. I think it'll land 200. Then it might go up afterwards. But honestly, not a fan of the art too much. So, you know, I don't know. It's okay. Digimon, $490. Okay, this card is kind of crazy because obviously it's a super good card. Joggerist is a super good mechanic, but it was listed at like $750 originally. I remember seeing this once I first got my cards and being like $750, and I'm like, yo, I can make $750. Yeah, no one's gonna buy it at $750. But you know, even listed at $490, no one's biting. I think this card's gonna land at $400. I know a lot of people on Facebook are selling them for like $410, $415. But even then, I don't know if they're selling at that rate. Me though, I'm holding on to mine. I think this card is beautiful, and I think it's gonna go up. I think this card after the next wave is gonna land at, I want to say $400. I think that's pretty reasonable. $350 to $400. Like, I wouldn't be like amazed or like shocked if it hit $350. So we'll see. Imperial, yeah, $24.50. by the store, it's not gonna sell at $24.50. I don't think so. I mean, once you get it up to this price range, it's like so hard to find a buyer. It's so hard to move these cards, you know. It's a beautiful card, really good card, but yeah, this is definitely now collector range. The Pyudramon you can buy as someone that loves Imperial. Will run it, will play it. At this point in time, you're a collector now, like, you know. And then the last one is in the Paladin mode. Man, I wish this card was better, honestly, too. Like, this is not even like an amazing card. But with that being said, no listings. So all it takes is one person to post one and to name their price and how much they're gonna charge. I haven't even seen these on. I've seen them on Facebook, but they just name your price. So, yep. Oh, so, I don't know what this is. Sorry. Sheesh, yikes. But next thing I wanted to look at is pre-release cards. BT7 pre-release cards are really, really expensive. Jet Sulfi, Bayo. Now, don't get me wrong. Those cards are still really good to this day. Limit Jet Sulfi, please. That card is too good. Anyways, super good. But, you know, I want to take a look at BT8 sets and see what cards are keeping their values. Honestly, I was completely shocked. Veemon's sitting at $25 right now. I thought that card was going to tank because I know it's a fan favorite, but it's not even that great in Imperial. It doesn't pick up the Stingmons. So I want my Stingmons. I'd rather run the starter deck one, you know. Or there's so many other Veemons to get. The Gurimons are really good pickup because it's an egg. You know, they don't really do egg alts unless it's the box toppers, so that's a really good pickup. Yuji's gonna go up. I'm 100% sure Yuji's gonna be going up because of BT9. BT9 X antibody only gets better. Really, really scary deck in BT9. So, honestly, $12 isn't that bad. You know, let me see. I'm pretty sure that's like a lightly plate. Nope, $12. They have 3. If you're a huge X antibody fan, Yuji's still a good card in BT9. I'd pick this up. You know, sheesh. If you want to ball it out, you know, pimp it out, awesome. Black Gato, man, this card is beautiful. Especially since this set, they're hollow, like the edges and stuff. Man, it's so nice. Nothing too surprising. This card was a $45 card with Veemon. Obviously, Veemon kept its value. Lydramon, $15. It's alright. Hell Scythe, broken card. Plasma Shot's super good, and $6 honestly isn't that bad. Terriermon is definitely kind of expensive. I would not buy Terriermon at $10.99. That's my personal opinion. Metal Gray, super good card. They're definitely going to go down though. And then the rest are kind of, you know, kind of whatever. So yeah, there's that for those. But yeah, if I were to pick up any pre-release cards right now from this set, hard pass on the Veemon. They're gonna, yeah, I don't see that card being super amazing in the following sets where I would need to pay $25 for. Especially since it's a rookie. Like, it's different with Jet Sulfi and Bayo because, you know, that's the top end of your deck, and like, it's a really, really good card, you know. Veemon is a starter. There's a ton of other Veemons. There's a ton of different alts. Like, I'm kind of good. The Guri I would definitely pick up. That's a really good card in any deck, any red deck. So definitely the Yuji, like I said, I would definitely pick those up. The Black Gato, I think they're gonna go down. You know, even in BT9, I don't really see it. Don't get me wrong, I have 2. I have 2 pre-release stamped in my deck, but that's just because, you know, I'm running Masty, and that's an expensive deck as it is, and I'm gonna go all the way. Might as well, you know. The Lydramon I would not pick up, although it is Lydramon, you know, or I'm sorry, Raydramon. It is Raydramon. Pretty amazing card, fan favorite. But looking at Bayo now, Bayo went down, so I probably would pass on it. I'd pick up the Hell Scythe. Plasma Shot I would pick up at $6 for sure. let's see here. Okay, let's talk about super rares now from BT8. A lot of cards I'm really shocked by that they have kept their value. They've gone up, they've gone down. Black War Gray is very surprising to me, okay? 625 for Black War Gray. Black War Gray is a really good card. Super good. Like, the deck is really good. Very little bad matchups. I honestly think this deck is super good. But I'm super surprised because not that many people run it. Like, it's now starting to become a lot more popular. But 625 is kind of high. And it's only in comparison to some of the other cards. For example, Imperial. Imperial is a hands down, I don't think anyone would argue with me, a top 2 deck, right? The best deck, one of the best decks in the format right now in BT8 and in EX02. You know, I have this list here that I found for EX02 in Japan, of course, or I'm sorry, in the Philippines. And this deck topped, and they ran 2 fighter modes, but it's a winning deck, and this is an EX02. So how is Black War Gray 625 and Imperial $5, right? 460? Like, I'm pretty sure you can go to any local card shop and be like, yo, I'll give you $3 for this card right now. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, let's do it. It's so surprising to me. You know, it's gone down definitely. So yeah, I don't know. I would pick these up if I don't have. If you're looking to play Imperial at all, pick them up. Why not? It's like, you know, $4. Definitely. The next one is Magna. So Magna's fallen kind of hard. Used to be $14.50. Last week it was like $10, $11. I sold a couple like the other day for like $8 each. And now it's going down. I'm pretty sure it's gonna land at like $6, but in BT9 this deck is super good. You know, the upgraded Armor Rush deck pretty much comes out with the new Magnamon, and this deck becomes really, really good. I would pick these up. I think they're gonna fall a little bit further down. Obviously, right now, the reason why they're so low is because people are so focused on in the now. This deck is not a top three deck, you know, and because of that, you know, they're so low. So right now, it's kind of the perfect time to buy, honestly. Even probably, I would wait till EX02 comes out. Wait next week. They're gonna go down even further for sure. At least $6 flat, because everyone's gonna be hyped on D Reaper and all the new EX02 cards. I would pick them up at $6, for sure. Rapid, same deal with Rapid. Rapid's still good in BT9 too, though. So I'm just kind of surprised that we went down. It's kind of shocking to me. $14, you know. $14 in the beginning of the month, and now it's just at 10 and slightly going down. You know, it's at $9 now with shipping, but like I said, you can get this price lower. If you go to a card shop, you go to Facebook, you're not buying at this price. You're buying way less than that. So I'd wait to pick them up, you know. Chimeramon is at $15. I don't think I've ever seen it this high, other than pre-sale prices. Man, these prices, this $15 is expensive, and it's gonna hold its value for sure. I definitely think so. In EX02 decks use it, in BT9 decks use it, in BT10 I've seen decks use it. I don't think it's gonna go. I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna go higher than 13, and now it's at 15. So on the safe side, I'd probably say to pick it up. Honestly, I'd say to pick up Chimeramon. So might be a good idea. All right, EX02. I don't want to really dive into everything in EX02. I kind of want to just dive into like kind of the more, just the things that I've been kind of looking at. One of them being Gallimon. Gallimon is a huge fan favorite card, fan favorite character. So my expectations of EX02 is that the two main decks that are going to come out of EX2 most being played, not like the best decks, but I think the most played, are going to be Gallantmon, and I think are going to be D-Reaper. Gallantmon, I mean, this card, a lot of decks in Japan in EX02 ran this card over the original one. And this card's 50 cents and it comes in a starter deck. Like, now, don't get me wrong, it's the lightly played one, right? So, okay, $1, right? $1 plus shipping, $2, you know, it's a $1 card. A $1 card. This card is super good. Sec +1 on just off rip. It's so good. Just pick up a couple copies of these. If you don't have them, I don't think there's a need to. Yeah, probably just buy the starter deck. Guillemon's a super good card. This card's a really good card. You know, but I just wanted to show you guys how crazy the prices were between the Gallantmons. So this card's $1, right? We've established that. And then this card is $15.75. Like, not only is the other card technically more aggressive with the Sec +1. I know you get the Trash 1 card for every 10 cards in Trash. And obviously that just destroys Beelsmon. But I'm not sure how relevant that deck is going to be. I can be completely wrong. I don't know. I'm not a huge believer. And I'm definitely going to make a video talking about how wrong I was once it, wins something. But, yeah. I just feel like it's crazy to me. To me, personally, I think this card's better. It's a $1 card. And, yeah, it's not from BT1, right? Or BT2, I'm sorry. But it's just crazy to me. It's crazy how much more expensive this card is, but how much more playable this card is. Another card that I wanted to talk about is Ryze. This card's super good in Gallantmon. I feel like it's a must in every Gallantmon deck. I kind of pulled some decks apart here in EX02 for international decks. This one was in Indonesia. This deck ran 4. This winning deck. This card used to be so cheap, like a $4 card. Then it became $15, and now it's at $9. I would pick these up ASAP. If you're not running Gallantmon, don't pick them up. If you're not running Gallantmon, I would not pick these up. I don't think it's worth it. So there's that. And then I wanted to pull up another deck too, just to get a cross comparison to see what other decks are running it. If the other decks are running the Ryze. And yeah, this deck also, this winning deck also ran 4 Ryze. And look, there is no BT2 Gallantmon in neither decks, unless I'm blind and the Megidramon is a Gallantmon, but it's not. So yeah, but also let's talk about how beautiful this card is. If you want to be spicy and run this card, because it is a good card. I think the other one's better, but it's still a really good card. Look how beautiful this store championship card is. $19, $20. If you want to style out, I would pick these up. Were they a lot cheaper before? Yes, they used to be like 12, 14, 15 bucks. Now they're 20. If this card becomes good though, and I'm completely wrong, this card will shoot up 1000%. This card's going to be expensive if it shoots up. If it becomes a lot more playable, people are like, hey, that starter deck card, trash. This card, super good. Then this card's going to shoot up. So I have a couple copies of this just because I love how the way the art looks. It's so cool. Yeah, these are the Gallantmon cards I see here, part of this deck. And of course, this doesn't mean that this is the deck list that people are going to be running in over here, and this is the standard. No, by not means, like, there's no way, right? Like, obviously, our meta compared to theirs is way different. Our play styles are way different. This is just kind of, I look at, how they did in Japan, and I'm always checking to see like what their thought process was what cards they thought were viable. So yeah, just to get an idea, you know. All right, this guy, 220, a $3 card. Okay, he is so good in X Antibody. He's using BT9. He's good now. I know that, you know, X Antibody doesn't do that amazing in the meta now, and even in EX02, but he's still a really good card, and he only gets better. I took a look at BT9 and some of the winning decks, and this is the main level 6 that they use, other than the newer cards that come out. They don't even use the other guys. Where's the Alphamon? I don't see it. I see him though. Hey, 3 copies. It's a 220, $3 card. Here's another deck list. Japan, 3 copies. Crazy. So pick these up. They're like, if you're any thought of running X Antibody in the future, you can for sure get these for $2 on Facebook or somewhere, probably even cheaper. Yeah, I would definitely, if you don't have your copies and you like X Antibody, I would pick them up ASAP for sure. Let's see. All right, Beelstar. I talked about this in my Masty matchup. This deck I think is good now. I think this deck gets more relevant later. In BT9 we have big stacks that we like to start, and Beelstar just plays options for free because that's fair to do. So I wanted to take a look at what they're going for right now. $25 for Beelstar is not bad at all. People forget that this is a secret. It's a secret. Now, if you want to get flashy and spend $80 on the alt, by all means, go ahead. I definitely would not do it. It is a waifu, so it'll probably keep its value. Worst case scenario, you know, way down the line, either you don't see play, the lowest that's gonna go down is $60. But the Beelstar at $25 is a good deal. I definitely think so. It's relevant now. EX02, BT9. If you have any thoughts of buying this deck, and honestly, the deck is cheap. Like, other than these secrets, it's cheap. Like, the rest of the cards are like $26. The rest of the cards are like just commons, rares, cheap rares, you know. Probably the most expensive card that you might run is maybe Matt, maybe. But I pulled up a deck list here. Beelstar Control here. 4 copies. Kakaitis is the only expensive option here. No clue what Dex is going to be at when it comes out, but definitely pick up these Beelstars. Definitely. If you're looking into running it. It's a good deck. It's good, it's fun, it's pretty easy. Alright, my favorite Digimon, my favorite line, the Gabumon line. I am stoked for BT9 because we get the best boy, the X Antibody, and yeah, there's a lot of cards here that are going up that are really expensive. Event Pack 2 Gabu is at $45 right now. Do I think it's gonna keep its value at $45? Maybe not. Probably not. Would I pick them up for $45? No, I would not. That's too expensive for me. I'm good. I'm good. It's an alt for a common card. Now though, this winning pack, that's pretty cool. This winning pack's pretty good. It's the same card, but it's the alt, and it's cute. And he's $17.30. You can only get this card by winning at your local tournament. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I really like that. I actually, obviously these are harder to get, but these are still pretty cool. $15, 17, $18. Personally, would not pick them up personally, but yeah. Another card to look into for that deck. The starter deck Gabumon's probably a good move, and obviously the Draw 1 for unplay the Gabu, 70 cents. pick these up. Like, if you don't have them, 70-cent Gabu's so good. If you want to style out and get the Dash Pack one, $2.30. That's a really good deal. Other than that, the store participant one, $3. I'm gonna buy these today. Actually, that's a good move. Look how cute he is, sitting down, enjoying the night. $4 card. Anyways, that's Gabu. Guru. Do you remember when I opened my top 32 pricing and I pulled a Guru? Well, it's paying off now. $40. $40. Super good. But another thing that I wanted to mention is this Guru here. So this Guru, you can only get from the promo. It's a really good card, but I don't think none of the BT9 decks really run it too much. A two of. Like, I mean, look, how much is it? $5? It's not bad. I'd buy two. If it becomes super relevant, you know, it's $10. If not, it might go down and you might sell it for like $2 afterwards. That might be a hard pill to swallow there. But I'd pick a couple of those up. If you have the money to and you're excited, like as I am, I'd pick them up. This $40 Guru, honestly, it would take a lot for me to justify to buying a styled out card like that. I don't think they're going to go up higher than 40. This is a deck, like I was saying earlier, the common one is at 4, so it's a very played card. $40, I wouldn't buy them at 40. Are they going to go up? Probably, yeah. When you get closer to BT9, they'll for sure go up. You know, 2 cents. Let's go. Spend $40 or 2 cents. Your choice. Alright, we're Guru. Man, these cards super nice. $13 is cheap too. And this is the good one. This is the Sec plus one. But I think actually the more of the rare card is the promo card at $9. I think this card looks pretty cool. $9. I would pick these up now. I'd pick these up now. They're gonna go up. I have 4. These theoretically will go up to $14. So whatever you're willing to purchase and what your budget is for Metal Guard and BT9, I'd choose that. And let's see here. Sagittarius Mo, everything else is really cheap. You don't really have to worry about getting any of this other stuff then. Metal Guru. Okay, this is the big one. So I was taking a look at some of the other decks that I found in Japanese meta, and they're actually not running the BT1 Metal Guard. I think there is a case though that I think it's still really good, and I have seen some decks still run it. So I definitely wouldn't count it out. I still would probably pick some up. I picked some BT1s earlier in the week. Right now they're at $20. This is the all art BT1. BT1 is, I think, out of production already, if not almost out. So this card's gonna go up for sure. I definitely think this card's gonna go up. I would pick some of these up. But this card is the card that people are mainly using, the EX01 one. And I think that people are using this card more because you gain a memory for every 4 cards in hand. So theoretically, you could Evo this card for free. Like, if you have that many cards in hand. That's a lot of cards, but you could sure Evo for this easily for 2 memory, because it's a 4 cost Evo. It's a really good card. And it's the EX01 collection, so it looks old and cool. Has been going down. Would I pick it up soon? Yeah, I'd probably pick it up. I'd probably pick it up. I'd wait a little bit, actually. I'd probably wait a week. Wait a week or 2. I'll let everyone be super excited for your EX02, then I'll pick these up. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. This was my first Wizard Watch, so please do go easy on me in the comments below. But more importantly, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I have a ton of new BT8 and EX02 content coming your way. See ya!